Alright guys, we putting oil in it for the first time since all the repairs. I've already put about half a quart in it. So far, it looks like it's going to hold oil. So we're going to dump this whole quart in it because it's supposed to hold, well, minus what I just spilled. It's supposed to hold 2.5 quarts. So we'll dump that in and give it a little while to settle. And we'll see if it's going to hold the rest of it. Because right now, I don't see any leaking. And the only thing I see on the floor right there is from what I just spilled. So right now, it looks like my repair is going to hold. And we may get to test drive this
Well
thing
guys,
soon,
my
finally.
idea with the plug didn't work. And so this is going to be a short video this week. I guess my next plan is to go and get a piece of pipe same size as this, and I have some low temp welding rods inside, and I'm going to try to weld me a piece of pipe in there and put a cap on it. I don't have any other solution at this point but to go any bigger, and I don't know that I could find a bolt around here any bigger. I got the biggest one I could find, and there's just not enough material here to hold any threads good enough to tighten it up. Every time I try to tighten it up, it breaks the threads back out. Because it's very, very thin. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see how thin that aluminum is. But it's very, very thin. Like I said before, there's supposed to be a chunk right here for you to have plenty of threads in to tighten it up. Somebody ground that chunk down. So I guess we're going to go with plan B, guys. I'll update you as I go along. I got to go find a piece of pipe to fit it. But I'll let you guys know how it goes as it goes. I don't know by now, my first idea didn't work for the drain plug. So I've got a second idea. I went to Home Depot and bought a brass pipe fitting. Got MPT threads on one end of it, and the other end had threads on it, but I took and cut them off. Nice clean piece of brass. I'm going to take this piece of brass and I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to weld it right there. I've got some welding rods over here that are low temp welding rods, and they are designed specifically for aluminum and bonding dissimilar metals like brass and aluminum, brass and copper, and things like that. They melt at 750 degrees. So we're gonna put them to the test, and you guys will get to see firsthand whether they really work or not. I've never tried them. I've seen videos proving how strong they are and proving they work good. So we're going to find out firsthand how well they work. I couldn't hold you and do the torch work too, so I had to bring you back for this one. But the low temp welding rods I ordered, yeah, they're a joke. Don't order these things. They're worthless. They're not worth the $10 I paid for them. That was a horrible idea on my part. I should have known better. I heated this metal up to the point of melting and still could not get them to melt when you touch the metal. They just did not act right. And the advertisement you see where they heat up an aluminum can and spread it on the aluminum can and fill the hole, that's bull. That is advertising bull. I tried it as a test piece on an aluminum can. The aluminum can will melt before it gets hot enough to heat that welding rod up. So guys, this is what I did. I had bought a 3/8 inch pipe fitting from Home Depot as well. And you know those pipe threads are tapered. So I took and turned it in right there and forced it to go in and made my own threads so that hopefully it got a good enough bite to seal it off. And then I put a cap on it. The cap sticks out a little bit, so I'm going to have to weld me some extensions onto the bolts for the skid plate right here. But I think I'm going to be able to make it work. Guys, I know this is not proper way to do it, but at this point, because I can't figure out another way to fix it without splitting the case, I'm trying to do whatever I can to fix it and not have to split that case. Number one, because there's something on the inside of the case right here that does not leave me room to weld a nut on the inside of this. I can't weld on the outside of it because I don't have nothing that'll weld aluminum. That's why I was hoping the low temp rods would work. But yeah, that turned out to be a joke and a dumb idea on my part. Well, y'all live and learn. Sometimes you learn from other people's mistakes, and sometimes you learn from your own. And guys, I'm fixing to set this thing down, and we're gonna see if it leaks. All right, guys. Well, what I done today was I come out and checked my little Bayou out, see if my little repair on the oil plug right here worked last night. I put a piece of cardboard up under it to see if we had any leaks. Well, guys, there's not a big spot on the cardboard right up under the plug. There's not even a drop up under that plug. And it's got over a quart of oil in it. It's set all night and all day today just to see if it's going to leak. So I'm about to raise it up and check the plug with my fingers because I can't reach it from down there. From this side anyway, and the way I've got everything positioned, I can't reach it no way. And we're going to see if it's leaking, guys. I've got it hooked up to a little chain hoist here, so all I'm going to do is pull the chain as soon as I pull the right one. And it will lift up my four-wheeler on the hoist, and I don't have to let it do it. And it's supported 2x6s up top on the old chain hoist. Not OSHA approved, but it'll work. Lift the foiler up just like that. I just put it up enough right now where I can put my fingers on that oil plug. Because if it's dry, we'll be ready to put the rest of our oil in it and then build us a skid plate for it. Because the oil drain plug that I made sits so far down, it's going to have a skid plate so I don't knock it off on something. I bet that's what happened to the original. Somebody knocked it off four-wheeling this thing and decided that they would fix it with JB Weld. Well, JB Weld only works until you have to take it off. And you have to take it off to do something like change the oil. You can't. Fortunately, this one was already leaking, so I knew it had an issue anyway. And unfortunately, the issue has become a pain in the neck. And the drops you see on the cardboard is from yesterday. That's all from yesterday. That was what I dripped some oil on it yesterday after I took the plug back out. So, don't worry about those drops. I had it set right up under the plug where it was a clean spot on the cardboard, and there's nothing on it today. So. Alright guys, let's see what we got here. I'm going to run my finger around this plug right here, and we're going to see if any oil comes off on it. Look at there. Bone dry, no oil. Not a drop of oil on my finger. So we are good to go. We can put the rest of the oil in it. We can get it put back together, and this thing dries. Get a battery for it, and it'll be ready to go. Alright guys, I'm going to finish lowering this down and probably pour the other quart of oil in it. And that'll be it for today. I may try another video tomorrow or something like that, or later on this week. But there should be 2 videos coming out this weekend. You guys, this is Two Eagles Garage signing off. You guys have a great weekend. Razor tires, by the way. And enjoy life, man. Do what you like to do. Subscribe and like my channel. And follow along with all my daily projects, guys. Y'all have a good weekend.